G'day, it's Rob here again. Well, it's been a while since I've done a video. Certainly been a while since I've been in a video. So today's the day we're going to do one. And today we're going to look at some burrs, some burrs for small die grinders that a viewer in interstate has offered to send me. I got an email, and he no longer use them because he's getting on in age a bit, and he wanted them to go to a good home, and I used burrs quite a bit. Would I like them? So I said, well, yeah, gee, I'd be pleased to have them. I can certainly use them, and I'll certainly look after them. And so that's what's happening. He's sent a box over, and it's arrived. So let's go and have a look at it. This box arrived yesterday, so I'll open it up and look inside and see what we're getting. He did send me some photos, and there's quite a lot. We're talking a lot of burrs, all different shapes and sizes. And we get the Bill Baggins knife, and we'll see what's in the box. What have we got here? A little wary of knives. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, here's some loose ones. Little loose ones. I'll put the loose ones in here. There's a few floating around here. Okay. What have we got here? Oh. Wow. God. Wow. This is amazing. Good. Wow. I'll take there's a box here in here. I'll take this out. Wow. Have a look at this. Now, he said these are quality European ones, and these were just loose, but they're tiny, tiny ones. I mean, some of these look like something a dentist would use. Yeah, even so. Wow. What's in here? What have we got here? Oh, here's some keys for. This is for a. This is an old 5 1/4 inch floppy disk box. That's the keys for the lock. Aviation Sales Company Incorporated. General Hydraulics Corporation. That's interesting. I wonder how that works. Oh. Okay, there are the keys. Let's see what we've got here. It's locked. Oops. Oh. Wow. 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 This is super amazing. Have a look at this. This is unbelievable. Have a look at the burrs. Grindstones, burrs. Wow.
This is simply unbelievable. Wow, I hate to think what these would have all cost. I mean, unreal. I'll put them in this tin. I'll have to go through and sort these out. Wow. Right. There's some padding here. They bubble wrap them. And I think what's happened is they've come out of their little holders. Ah, there. It doesn't matter. Yeah, look at this too. This is a little pipe, little tubing or rod bender, I think. I'm presuming that's what that is. That's a, yeah. Well, that'll be handy for bending small diameter copper pipe for Model Ns, you know, Sterlings and stuff. Oh, that's great. Yeah, cool. And here's all these burrs. Yeah, unfortunately they've all come out of their holders. I'll have to come back once I've got them out of the box and we'll have a good look at what we've got. Wow, looking at this, I can only presume that these are either something to do with engraving or dentistry. I'm not sure. I'll have to try and get some more information. But I mean, these would have cost megabucks. I mean, that's just amazing. It's all with all sorts. There's some of the little flutes on them. These are for drilling holes, I think. Wow, this is pretty unbelievable. Just measure the shank, see what diameter they are. 2.3 on that one. There's all sorts of different sizes here. See, some of these are really small. So I would need to have some collets that will fit them. .6. A whole range of variations here. .34. Yeah. Really interesting. Let's try that one. .34. Yeah, it looks like there's a number of sizes here. Oh, yeah, 2.34. I'm not sure. These would go in my die grinder with the chuck. But for my pencil die grinder, I'm not sure if I've got a collet this size. I'll have to check and see. Now all of my burrs in the small sizes are 3mm. So I've got 3mm or 6mm. And these are 2.44. So they'll be and they will grip in a 3mm, but they won't grip straight. They're too sloppy, so even though it will pull up on it, you'll find they'll be irregular. But I do have a collet here, so that's 3, that's 6. And I've got a collet here I've never used, which is smaller. So what I'll do is I'll drill that out. I've got some incremental drills, 0.1 incremental drills, and I'll just drill that out to take this size burr, and I'll be good to go. So yeah, it is usable. I mean, once again, you can grip any of these burrs or whatever bits in the Hilda, which has got a 3-jaw chuck on it, normal chuck, Jacob's type chuck, and that everything would be true. But this size burr, I would rather use them in a pencil die grinder where you got a lot more control. It's a lot more lightweight, a bit like what the dentist would use, you know. I mean, they're obviously being used in the same environment, so an air pencil die grinder is definitely what you want. A Dremel would probably be okay, but one of these would be the best way to go. A lot more control, very high revving, and yeah, so I can definitely use them. But over the next job, it'll be to open that up to take this. It's just a matter of running a drill through. All you have to do is basically stop it spreading while you do it. So I'll just have to make up a little sleeve for it to fit in, and then while I'm drilling it, that'll just keep it into one position and drill it in the lathe. I might even do a video on that, I'll see. Okay, but for now I'm going to have to sort out all of these burrs, because they've all come out of their containers. But wow, what a gift, eh? That's fantastic. So there you go, we've got every known burr profile that you could possibly want or imagine. Got some tiny little grindstones, once again different shapes. You got some brushes, which will be for grinding paste, and then you've got all these sets. Like, it's just mind-boggling, really. The donor had tried to keep them in place with lots of bubble wrap, but it didn't work. But anyway, good try, and yeah, I don't mind sorting them out, that's fine. Just to have this quantity and quality is going to be super, super good. Well, I've gone through and sorted these out as good as I can get them, and yeah, it's reasonably organised now, so that's that job done. I'd also like to show a little pipe bender. That's nifty. I mean, saw it a bit earlier, but that's going to be pretty cool. I'm glad he sent me that. That's super handy. You can really use that. And this is interesting too, this little key ring arrangement. The way this works is it pulls up, turns around, and then you can run your keys in there. That's pretty cool, isn't it? It's an old lock dangler thing. Yeah, I like that. That's really neat. So once again, thanks to the donor who wants to remain anonymous, and yeah, I can certainly put these to good use. I'll have to rig up a collet for my, well, a couple of collet sizes for my pencil die grinder, because these are smaller than the collets I've been using, but I have got one that I can modify, so I'll do that. And for the larger size, which is the bigger burrs like these, and then these tiny ones, some of those go smaller again, so I'll have to do something there. So anyway, I'll probably pick up a couple of, you can buy collets, you know, pretty cheap off of eBay or whatever, and get a smaller one than I want, and then I can just open it out and good to go. Alright, well that's it from me. It's going to be hot today, it's going to be over about 40, so yeah, a bit warm for the shed, so okay, that's it for now. I'll see you next time. Cheers.